just so we have a background of the different types of representation that's out there, can you explain the difference between an agent, a manager, and an entertainment lawyer?
An agent will tend to pitch you to different shows that are looking for writers and help negotiate your contract just a little bit. And then they take a percentage of everything that you make. A manager tends to be a little bit more hands-on. If you're a writer, I think a manager is probably what you should go for, because a lot of good managers will read your work, potentially give you homework, like they're going to look for this in the next 6 months. So why don't you write XYZ type of script, like an adult comedy or something? Like they're looking for that. So go ahead and write that. They'll give you notes on your scripts or your pitches, and they'll also give you people to network with sometimes, or just the goal of networking with 5 new people, for instance. I think that like when you're getting a manager, that's what you should strive for, is somebody that will work with you and like help you become a better writer and give you that feedback, because ultimately you're going to pay them a percentage of everything you make. And that adds up to a lot of money. So you definitely want them to like be doing some work for you in that regard. And an entertainment lawyer is not going to read your scripts or anything. They are there when you get the gig to get you better pay. I think everybody agrees they love their lawyers. Like if you are getting a writing gig, get a lawyer. It'll be worth it in the end for sure.
Yeah, I've heard that too, where some writers don't even have agents or managers, and they just have an entertainment lawyer for when they get that deal and when they have to negotiate, and they're always happy with that. I haven't heard anyone like talk badly about their lawyers, which is very surprising. But
That's
I've
what
also,
I have. When I got my last writing gig, I signed with a lawyer, and it was no regrets. Love my
yeah.
lawyer. Yeah.
And do you do it per job, or is it like kind of like how an agent, you sign them and they're with you?
It like when you sign with anybody, the contract will always be a little different. A lot of agents and managers will take a percentage of whatever work you get, whether they were involved in getting you that work or not, until they get you more work. So that can be like the price you pay to have an agent or a manager. I do think a lot of, for whatever reason, people think you're a more credible person if you've got an agent or a manager. I wish it wasn't that way, because if you're paying somebody and they're not like getting you any work, then it can be a very frustrating cycle to be in. And it does add up to like a lot of money, like thousands and thousands of dollars that you're just paying down the drain if they're not working for you. So make your people work for you because you're paying them. And with a lawyer, though, they typically do it as like a gig by gig basis. So if you want to use them for your gig, then they take a percentage. Typically it's 5. Some other lawyers will ask for like 10 or something else. I don't know. If you don't use your lawyer, they're not going to take a percentage of the rest of what you make. If you're the type of person who networks a lot and can manage to get the gigs or talk to the right people, then having a lawyer definitely helps, because you get like way more pay and you do pay them a percentage of that back. But they also can put in protections with your contract. So like if, for instance, you sign with a studio and for your staff writing gig and they want you to be exclusive to that studio, but you have a pitch that you really want to pitch at a different studio, your lawyer can help put loopholes in that contract so that way you can work at multiple studios at the same time, or freelance at other studios without being in trouble. So a lawyer they do more than just negotiate higher pay. They also negotiate like better opportunity for your overall growth as a writer. And they also can put things in like severance pay, which is really nice. So lawyers definitely do a lot of work for what you're paying them. And agents and managers, I've heard wonderful stories of people who have great experiences with their managers or agents, and they're working with them, they're getting them a ton of work, they're getting them good pay. But it just varies. It's like you just have to find the best fit for yourself. But I think everybody does like their lawyers the best.
Yeah. And do you recommend up and coming writers like be focused on getting an agent or manager?
If the opportunity presents itself, it doesn't hurt because a lot of studios will see you as like a credible writer if you get signed. If you're going to do it, be picky. Like, don't go for just anybody. Go for only the people that you really have a good relationship with and feel like you can work with and grow from them.